Carter pulled up to Estes' Miami mansion and was immediately led into the gate by the guard on post. "Damn," he mumbled, as he admired the plush home. Estes was living in a man-made paradise, as Carter couldn't help but wonder exactly how big Estes was. He knew that he ran Miami, but he would have never imagined that running a drug syndicate could have him living like this. He had seen the home before, but never up close, and now that he had, he was determined to come up in the game. He was trying to build. He parked and approached the front door. He rubbed his hands together, somewhat anxious, as he rang the doorbell, then stood patiently awaiting an answer. The door swung open, and Esmeralda stood before him. He was taken aback, slightly, as her stunning features took his breath away. He saw an older version of Taryn. It was as if he was staring the future in the face, but unlike Taryn's youthful exuberance, Esmeralda held sadness in her eyes. "Hello. I'm Sammy's friend, Carter. Estes asked me to come by." Carter said, "I'm sorry for your loss." "Thank you, Carter, for not leaving my baby to die alone," she replied. She knew exactly who he was before he even opened his mouth. Carter nodded and followed her into the home. The inside was even more lavish than the exterior. It was fit for royalty. He was escorted to a large wooden door. "You can go in. He's expecting you," Esmeralda said. She opened the door and motioned for him to walk inside. Estes stood looking out of the floor-to-ceiling windows with his hands folded behind him and his back to the door. Carter cleared his throat. "Have a seat, Carter," Estes said. Carter tried to read his tone, but Estes was a seasoned player. He was hard to read. "A father isn't supposed to bury his children," Estes said solemnly. He sat in the large, leather chair that matched his executive desk. "You have shown a great deal of loyalty to my son. For that, you deserve a shot. You did business with Sammy. Now you'll do business with me." Carter felt a flutter in his stomach as a rush of adrenaline shot through him. He wanted to smile, but maintained his composure. Sammy was a small fish compared to Estes. Being directly connected meant that he was plugged in. "I'll start you out small on consignment. I don't do that for anyone, but off the strength of my son, for you I will. If you can flip 10, you can flip 100. Let's see how you handle yourself out there without Sammy," Estes said.